like their shoulder to lean on, or they need someone to talk to. This and like somebody needs support.
Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm Ronaldo McKenzie, and welcome to another episode of the Neoliberal Round podcast, where we take to the street and we present to you this segment, Street Vibe, Pulse of the Street. And we're speaking with a young man and who actually went on RonaldoCMcKenzie.com and checked out our event opportunity and causes pages and saw the event that we were broadcasting or publicizing about Brothers Stroll.
Yes.
And he actually went to Brothers Stroll, and how was it?
It was very exciting. Like they just explained a lot that I'm already aware of and put myself in school for, like to learn more and get more knowledge on. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of teens, a lot of adults that are just losing their mind. And when I say losing their mind, there's a lot that's going on that's they're trying to bobble up in their head and resolve on their own. Mm-hmm. But in the long run, we still need assistance, we still need help, and we still need someone and just to listen.
When you say we still need help, who is we?
And we as people, as individuals.
Okay. In communities.
Yes, we're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere in the world. Everyone needs that's someone just to sit there and just to hear them out.
Yes.
A lot of people, they don't speak about what's going on with them or about their past tense, life and trials and tribulations, what they have been through. So it's very hard. Like people, they just try to be strong.
Yes.
They try to keep their shield up, but it's breaking a lot of us down when we're actually going through life and we can't stand up on our own.
Yes.
Our heads are not lifted.
Yes.
And we don't have anyone to fall on to.
Yes.
Because we always got to have that strong will, and some people, they just don't want to open up.
Right.
And that's the bad thing about that. I used to be one of them.
Yes.
I'm the oldest out of 4.
Yes.
Mom took care of us. I just had to be the, like their backboard.
And you're from Philadelphia. You're from here. You are the son of the soil. What's wrong with Philadelphia?
A lot. There's not a lot of respect that's going around. There's not a lot of a commitment that are not being, dealt with and just being handled. There's not a lot of love that's going around. Everybody is just sending hatred and receiving hatred because of in the world it's not facilitating how we are expecting it to be, and we're not perfect, so the world is not going to be perfect.
Right.
But it takes a community, it takes a certain individuals to show the world and to put themselves out there and to let the world know that, this person is doing something or I'm doing something. It only takes a little something to do just to show someone that that you care and that we are all our families.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
And there's so much things happening in the midterm elections are coming up. There's going to be elections. Do you think about the elections at all?
I can't sit here and tell you a fib. I haven't. I've heard about it and I haven't delved into it. I've been, dealing with my own, health and behavioral problems. That I'm trying to, and build growth.
Yes.
And just understand a lot of things, because I know a lot of things, but I don't know a lot of things. Certain things in my past, it hunts me, but I haven't seen it.
Right.
But I'm starting to see it. As far as, me wanting to do a lot and pushing myself to do a lot, and when I was doing a lot, and I just stopped, or I didn't believe in myself, because there wasn't, someone right there to be like, oh, go ahead, you can do it. Just go ahead, keep pushing. Right, my father was in my life, my mom, and she was always there, and she was always the provider.
Yes.
Always my strength. So I just did whatever I could do to take care of the family. But that tore me up in the long run, because I didn't really take care of myself and do what I wanted to do.
Yes.
Because I knew as the oldest and as the man, I had to take care of the family.
Yeah.
And and there's a time when you have to understand that the family is still going to be there.
Right.
I didn't see that. Me being the oldest, my siblings, I know I can take care of all of my siblings as well as my mom with no problem and no help. But I was hiding all of the things that I was going through in life. I never told my mom.
Yes.
I just handled it, and I just chalked it, and I just kept it pushing.
Yes.
I've
spoken to so many young people and young men who they have so much hurt, so much stuff bottling up inside of them, and then you talk about how there is no love in the city, in Philadelphia, city of brotherly and sisterly love. And then I think about what so many young people have to go through in the city. How does it affect their ability to interact and to demonstrate love?
Yes. It would be hard.
Yeah.
But the only positive outcome that we all can see and gain from that is surrender ourselves with positive-minded, wise people.
Yes. That's good.
A lot of us don't, we think we do. As far as us people, we think we do because, that person always there for us, or they might speak some, positive words, this and that. But that's at certain times. You need positivity around you at all times.
Yes.
In order for you to think straight and have your head clear from negativity. Even with what you're going on, that positivity is going to lift you up regardless. You're not going to feel down.
Right.
Everybody, we all go through something, but that positivity that you're around, they are going to change your dynamic and put your head somewhere else and have you and just function with belief.
Yes.
With belief.
Yes. And I know you said you are supposed to be going to Capella University soon. How you feel about that?
I'm excited.
Yes.
It hasn't really gotten to me yet.
Yes.
I've been thinking about it for a long time. And I've been pushing myself back. I've been pushing time back. I've been pushing years back. Just going through things. But when I got back on when I got back up on my feet, I didn't think about it. I didn't go back to things to do.
Yeah.
Like the list of things to do in prior, future and upcoming events and stuff like that. I just pushed that to the side and try to get myself back together. And it was kind of the wrong way. Yes, I got a job and so forth and paid bills, but I didn't work on myself.
When you were younger, what were your dreams? What is it that you wanted to accomplish? I'm getting ready to interview, and this is why I'm asking you the question. I'm getting ready to interview John Anthony Castro, who, as you know, is one of the 2024 U.S. presidential candidates. And I deliberately don't say whether or not he's Democrat or Republican, because that is not important. Because I believe that people believe that you can be a Democrat, but you can't have Republican ideas, and you can be a Republican and can't have Democratic ideas. People lock themselves in a particular mold. And or as soon as I was speaking with somebody at the at the Sunoco gas station a couple of days ago, telling him that, hey, I'm going to be interviewing one of the presidential candidates, John Anthony Castro, and he asked me, is you Republican? That's the first question. And I said to him, once you label me, you negate me. Okay, so I'm not going to begin with the fact with no Republican or Democrat. That's not what is important. Okay, that's not what is important. However, I want to get to know, he's aspiring to be a leader. He's an attorney at law. He went to Georgetown University. You know, he's accomplishing his goals and so on. And I want to ask you this question. You have dreams, you have goals, like Barack Obama, like Bill Clinton, like John Anthony Castro, like yours truly, like myself. People have dreams, and I want to find out from you, are you at that point in your life where you could say, I have realized my dreams? But first, what were your dreams? And are you realizing them? And did you have any delays? And what prevented you, or what held you back? And what are you doing now to navigate them as we think about, as I get ready for this interview with Mr. Castro, because I'm like, where you are now, where are you going, how did you get there? Because it could be instructive for us. I'm talking to people, this show is not just for the people in the boardroom. This show is for people on the street. That's why I do Street Vibe. I want to get the pulse of the street, and I also want to get the pulse of the boardroom. Yes? But tell me, what were your dreams? What were your visions? And how far are you in terms of realizing them? And what challenges you have, and what are you doing now to overcome those?
Oh, wow.
But now that so those are the questions.
Yes, that's
deep, but
that's a question.
Yes.
Okay, well, first, I wanted to go to the Navy when I graduated high school. I went to go speak with JROTC officers, and I went to go speak with Navy supervisors at their main office. But that was my mindset. That's something that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I was the first one to graduate high school, and at the same token, like I told you, it was just us four and my mom. So that has, like, my plan and my mindset, and to do what I wanted to do, it had to pause. I was in school as well. I was going to CCP.
Okay.
I didn't get to start my major, and it's funny as me saying this, because it's really weird. It's really weird. I really stopped believing in myself.
You stopped believing in yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
And I can say I stopped believing in myself because anything I believed I can do, I did. And for me, going to the school and working at the same time and falling to sleep on the subway from one end to the next end.
Yes.
My stop is in the middle, somewhere. It was just getting a little too heavy for me. And I already had a lot of things on my plate. So I just made a phone call and, asked someone one day, like, I don't feel like going like this.
Yeah.
And just to hear a response, but I can't blame that person. I wanted to hear a response so I can stop doing what I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I knew that it was hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same token, that was making me stronger, and that was giving me the knowledge and putting me in a place where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
And I had stopped myself. Another thing with that, I've been through little things in my childhood, but I was bullied and so forth. I always wanted to change that.
Yeah.
I never wanted to disrespect someone. I never wanted to bully anyone. I always wanted to show someone, like, I'm here, like, you can talk to me, this and that. I seen my mom work in the health field for almost 21 years.
Yeah.
So just me going through my childhood and me being a part of like that bully community
Mm-hmm.
is devastating.
Yeah.
It's very devastating, and I can understand where a lot of kids build that mental and build that depression and the disappointment in themselves and in others because they want others to see what's happening to them. But a lot of us and and kids and individuals, and like they're not speaking up
Yeah.
because they're trying to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to handle their own battles. They're trying to fight their own battles. We cannot fight our own battles
Right.
all the time. So now I'm 30. All I have been doing is working.
Yeah.
And just working and paying bills and taking care of family. But one thing, I still haven't been taking care of myself.
Yeah.
Health came along and so forth, stuff like that. I have got it situated,
Yeah.
but I still haven't worked on myself.
Yeah.
I still haven't and talked about and things I have been through. I still haven't and brought up just in topics that needed to be spoken on. I see a lot of people going through things. I'm always there for them to vent, and I understand a lot of people because I went through certain things, but I never spoke to anyone.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why it's so easy for me to talk to people, for me to give them good advice. But the crazy thing is with that, me giving them those advices and the love and the care and the compassion,
Yes.
I give that. I'm receiving it as I'm speaking to them. But in reality, it's going in one ear and out the other because I know, but I'm not acting on it.
Yes.
I know everything that I'm speaking on and what I'm speaking into someone else, but I'm not acting on what I'm preaching. And sometimes, like, that be hard because you want someone to see you, and you want someone to see what you're going through, and you want someone to see in your growth and what you're doing to, step out of, like that playground.
Yeah.
No one sees it.
Right.
I always have a smile on my face. I always make sure everything is handled, situated. I'm like the father, in my family. I'm also
Yeah, you're the eldest. Yes.
so like the way I carry myself and handle myself is, I'm an adult, but
Right.
I should know. I should be acting on a lot of things that I'm already aware of and I'm alert of, and that I already have knowledge of.
Yeah.
And I just pushed myself this year to go to school because it's heartbreaking for me for the things that I wanted to do and not put it on hold to take care of family, but not really to take care of family because I did move out on my own to start my own life. But I had to pay bills in order to keep a roof over my head, to keep certain things as far as cars and things in that era. And
Right.
it didn't encourage me to strive and for bigger things.
Yes.
It just kept me at okay, I'm comfortable. I got to pay these bills. That's it. I'm gonna have my little fun here and there, but I wasn't thinking about the things I had stopped,
right,
and had put on pause.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm getting at that age. I'm thinking about a lot of things that I have put on pause, and I have stopped. Like there's nothing that is stopping me.
Right.
All my siblings, they are grown, so now it's time for me to go ahead and sprout and and grow with me. So I'm pushing myself to.
That's good.
Not speak on things, but and just do it.
Yeah, I like what you said. Just do it.
Because I'm speaking on a lot of things, and I have, but now it's time to put that foot in.
Yes.
And keep walking. Don't stop. So that's what I'm working on.
That's good. Now. That's good. So now you are in Capella University, and so what's for the future for you?
Oof. Well, the world will see. the world will say. I know I don't want to be an influencer, but I want to be a supporter. I want to be help.
Yes.
And for a lot of people, I just want to show people that a lot of us,
Yes.
Go through similar things, and a lot of people, they don't speak up on it,
Yes.
or they don't like sit there and have those conversations. A lot of us don't and tell the next person, and keep the comments, like to yourself about an individual, because they're not here.
Yes.
A lot of people, they don't know how to stop. Like, they just don't know how to stop the disrespect.
Yes.
They don't know how to stop the negativity. And there's a lot of ways that you can stop negativity and stop disrespect and stop a conflict by just rephrasing it, by just flipping it.
Yeah.
And, like, sending it a whole different direction.
Yes.
And there's a lot of situations I've been in, and the way that I am,
Yes.
I don't like confrontation. So I don't have no problem like getting into it.
Yes. Yes.
At all. But that's not a type of person that I want to be. And for me to be around certain people, I want them to learn and see, like that you don't have to react like this and that. But everybody are their own people.
Yeah.
Everyone is going to act their own way, and you just have to like learn. Like really just have to learn from yourself. Like, do I want to be treated like that? Like, what's going on with that person? Is that why this person is reacting like that or saying certain things?
Yeah.
I've been doing that all my life.
Yes.
And so that's why I want to go into behavioral health, like analysis and really learn more about people's brains and
yes.
And just how they think, because my mind is crazy. The way I think, I can think so many ways.
Yeah.
We can have we can speak about a topic, and you could tell me that, and you are going to get a car, but you didn't have the money, this and that. I can go so many, like 3 ways or 4 ways around that.
Yeah.
To try to situate or just to put that into a reasoning of how you can or what will be stopping you, in that process of. And that's just how I think.
Yes.
And it's crazy that this, how I think is.
So you want to empower individuals.
It's brilliant. So
you want to study
expand
people and you want to empower people.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
That is. Well, you're talking with Mr. Donte Nelson. You don't mind me saying your full name, Mr.
No,
Donte
sir,
Nelson, and it's quite interesting. And now next week, Monday, I will be interviewing Mr. Castro. Do you have any questions for Mr. Castro? And as you think about our political leaders, what did you want before the question for Mr. Castro? What do you want our leaders, community leaders, and state and political leaders? What do you want them to know? Because
I want them to know.
you are within a particular social. You touch base with so many people in community, and you represent a lot of people who have the same mind and experiencing. So based on where you are, what would you want the leaders to know? What message would you tell them?
What we want the leaders to know that every human being have something to believe in. One is themselves, 2 is others, and 3 is their future. I'm really starting to realize, like not believing in yourself, it can limit you as a human being in the world. Like you would just have yourself sitting on a bench.
Yeah.
Like you looking at the sun and you just falling back, but there are people that are in the plane flying right over you.
Yes.
I want to be inside that plane. That's
actually deep. That's
under
actually
the sun.
Deep. Yes. Right.
Toning my skin.
Yeah.
I want to fly too.
Yeah.
I want to see what's next. Time to explore.
Yeah.
Time to expand your mind.
Yes.
It's time to achieve.
Right.
I just want them and to let everyone know, it's time to start believing again.
Okay. It's
No.
time to start believing again. It's quite interesting that you said that, because a lot of people have been saying lately, there's no belief in society. There's no belief in the world anymore. We don't believe in anything greater than ourselves. And because of that, there is no respect for self, and there's no respect for others. There's no belief for humanity. And so there's so much chaos in the world, So so you want the leaders to know that you want them to believe in self, believe in people. And also to facilitate the development of people.
Yes.
All people, no matter what walk of life
Of
people
course.
has come from. And what message do you have for Mr. Castro? Or what question would you like to ask him?
Oh man.
Because he's running for president, 2024 running for president.
The question I have for him. We all know, and one part of this job is to do the right things and to care for the people and provide service for the people.
Yes.
But what is his plan? Not the states, not the government. What is his plan that he has set for himself before he has stepped into office?
Okay.
What he wanted to do.
Okay.
As far as making a difference.
Ah.
Because when they get to the office and everything, they start speaking.
Yes.
Their team behind them.
Right. Is what set policy and influence them and stuff. And okay, so you want to know what was your agenda? What? Interesting. That's a good question. That's for Mr. Castro. I know you listen to the show sometimes, and I'm quite sure I'm going to play it again for you to hear when we do the interview on Monday. What were your intentions, and so on? And they want to know what your plans are before it becomes corrupted and contaminated. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Nelson, for sitting with us, and being a part of this interview. And I wish you nothing but the best. And I hope you listen to the other interviews and I wrote an article about how to pass an exam. I published it yesterday. Hope you can listen to that. You can read that. Go to RonaldoCMcKenzie.com. And you could also check out there's another course I did, another presentation I did, article I did on RonaldoCMcKenzie.com or theneoliberal.com that speaks about how to get through college while balancing life. How to get through college while balancing life. And I also did it. But it was great. It was very refreshing speaking with you. And I'm quite sure you will be on again, because we want to know, and my audience, we want to know what's going on with Mr. Nelson. How is he doing in school? We will check back with him and probably in a couple of months from now to find out how he's doing. Yep. Thank you so much. Yeah, go ahead. You have the last word.
I appreciate the love. Thank you. Just for everyone, just keep loving yourself, and love thy neighbor, believe in thy neighbor, and believe in ourselves. That's all we can do at this time, and there's a lot going on in this world, and just to love, care, and believe is what will get us through.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And just so you know, Mr. Nelson's brother did the logo. He actually is the inspiration behind the logo of the Neoliberal Corporation, and Mr. Nelson right here is a major donor and contributor of the Neoliberal Corporation, and we appreciate he and his family's contribution since we started a year ago, and we are celebrating 1 year at the Neoliberal Corporation, and also to the 29th, the book Neoliberalism, Globalization, Income Inequality, Poverty and Resistance. That came, the paperback was published on the 29th of April, and then after that we came up with the hardcover, the ebook, and then the audiobook. But tomorrow will be 1 year, and just so you know, we have dropped the price. I think 96% drop, almost 100% drop in the hardcover. So now it's available for, depending on where you are in the world. In the US, it's going to be now $29.99 or something to that effect. $29.99, no longer $39.99. If you get it for more than $29.99 as of tomorrow, something is wrong. Okay, visit me. I am the author of the book, and the book is published with by Palmetto Publishers.
Yes, one of the great authors.
Yeah, and the
Philadelphia.
Neoliberal Corporation.
Yes.
And reach out to me at ronaldocmckenzie@gmail.com. Okay, or try and find me. And if you're trying to purchase the book and you're blocked, there is an issue. Okay, the
Yes.
book, the hardcover copy is $29.99. The paperback is no longer $29.99, but it's now going to be $24.99 in the US. And if in England, I think it's even lower than that. And just so
great.
you know, you can also get. I have the link of the audiobook on my website, ronaldocmckenzie.com or theneoliberal.com. And if you go to, I have a copy of the link of the audiobook, and it's actually free if you purchase it from the link that I submit, that I shared on my audiobook. Or if you join our Facebook book club, you may get a free copy, a promotional copy for free. Thank you so much, guys, and support this show. https://anchor.fm/the neoliberal/support. The Neoliberal Corporation, serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges. Take care.